Interestingly enough, the person who had gotten the mortgage ended up better. One thing we had talked about was opportunity cost of money. And again, this is why it's important to pull back the aperture and look at all your money could be doing for you. So a person wants to buy a $400,000 house, and we're going to say that they have cash. Now, we aren't going to say let's say that if they have $400,000 in cash to put on a house, they don't have a liquidity issue. They have money somewhere else, which therefore they don't have a safety issue. They're okay. They're okay to be able to do this. They're thinking they're going to save money by doing this. So let's look at if they are. They are paying cash for the house, but they want to recoup that savings. So they had researched what it would cost if they would have gotten a mortgage. So let's just say they could do 100% financing, 7% interest. Their cash flow payment would have been $26.61 a month. So they decide to start going ahead and saving $26.61 a month, which they can invest at 7%. Cash flow neutral, balance sheet neutral. The other person gets a $400,000 house and they finance it at 7%, the whole $400,000. But they have their $400,000 in investment. So both of them own a $400,000 house. The one person has all of their asset in it. The other person has a liability offsetting it, but they have an asset of the investment. So balance sheet neutral, cash flow neutral. Who ends up better at the end? Well, interestingly enough, the person who had gotten the mortgage ended up better. We're taking appreciation. This house never appreciated.
Okay.
At the end of 30 years, their house is still worth $400,000, let's just say.
Right.
Well, it doesn't matter if it would have appreciated. They both have the same appreciation. Doesn't matter. It doesn't care if it has a mortgage or not. So if their house would have appreciated, let's say at the end of the 30 years, they now have a $700,000 house. They both have a house worth $700,000 with no mortgage. The person who had left their $400,000 invested now has $3.2 million, whereas the person who had paid cash and then started building their investments back up only has $2.5 million. So the person who got the mortgage was over $500,000 better off than the person who had paid cash for the house and then started resaving their money. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Being able to leave that entire amount invested, again, cash flow neutral. Are you diligent enough? Actually save that amount every single month.
Right.
If they had that amount to pay cash, let's say that they were. But still, there is a little bit of a personality there. Now, I guess you could also say if you had $400,000 invested, you could end up spending it on junk too. But this is one of those things that people go, wait, that's so crazy. But it's the reason that you should always look at what your money could be doing for you